This week we're going to continue our study of thermal physics and kinetic theory by taking a look at heat and calorimetry, which involves the changes of state of matter and the transfer of heat. The first thing that we're going to do is look at a reminder of some of the observations that need to be explained by a successful theory of heat and thermodynamics. The first of these is systems at different temperatures always transfer heat from the cooler object to the warmer object and never in the other direction. Temperature and heat content are related but are not equivalent. And we need to explain properties of matter, including phase changes. And this week, we're going to focus on the properties of matter as temperature changes, and also on phase changes. The functional definition of any term is a sort of practical application. We've talked about this before. I just want to remind you. So a functional definition is green is the color of grass, whereas a technical or theoretical definition is that green is the color of a certain wavelength. So we're going to define solids as objects which have fixed volume and fixed shape. So 100 years from now, your desk will still be the same size and shape that it is now, plus or minus a few changes for temperature and aging and head banging. Liquids are samples of a substance that have a fixed volume, but with a shape which changes to the shape of the container. So if you pour a glass of water into a swan, it will take the shape of the glass swan and still have the same volume. Gases are substances that have volume and shape which are both adaptable depending on the shape of the container that you place them in. So gases will expand to fill available volume, or more accurately, will expand to reach an equilibrium. For example, the atmosphere doesn't expand to fill all of space, although for a long time people thought it might. But what the atmosphere does do is it reaches an equilibrium with the gravitational force at various heights, and that's why atmosphere density varies with altitude.